Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Love and Hip Hop New York star Remy Ma is serving as a guest co-host on The Real this week, bravely deciding to open up about her devastating pregnancy loss. The rapper was joined by her husband, Papoose, as they discussed the miscarriage and the aftermath on the talk show. Remy went into detail about suffering a miscarriage after her ectopic pregnancy, revealing this isn't actually the first time she had been through the same experience. Co-host Lonely Love asked Papoose about his feelings as he went through the miscarriage experience with his wife. Papoose detailed receiving the happy news that they were expecting, only to be heartbroken with the news that they were losing their child. The rapper said, this was the saddest day of my life. And when she told me the news, I was extremely happy. We were thinking of names. I would wake up in the morning and the first thing I would see is my future child, And for it to take a turn like that, it was just like a roller coaster and it went down. But honestly, when I got the news, she had to go into emergency surgery. So I was devastated about my child, but I was just like praying, I hope my wife is going to be okay. I just wanted her to be okay. Remy then told the co-host that she had been through a similar experience as a teenager. She revealed, "The bad thing with me is that this happened to me before when I was a kid. I was a teenager the first time I got pregnant, and I had an ectopic pregnancy then. So they removed, I literally passed out. Like, I thought I just had bad cramps, and I passed out. My friends," Remy continued, "as a teenager, my friends, they called me the ambulance. I went to the hospital, they did a sonogram, and it was black. I literally was bleeding internally. They rushed me to surgery, and when I came out, they were like, it was an ectopic, we removed the tube. But I was a kid. I didn't know what that meant, and I was like, okay." Adrian Houghton asked exactly what the rapper meant by stating, "we removed the tube." The All the Way Up rapper replied, "The removed one. As a female, you have two fallopian tubes. This is where the egg that gets you pregnant comes from. It comes down the fallopian tube and it plants into the uterus to grow. But it's an ectopic pregnancy when the egg connects with, it starts to fertilise in the tube. So your tube, it expands until the point that it can't expand anymore. And then that's when the internal bleeding and things like that happen." Remy went on to explain that her fallopian tube burst and that she lost the tube. She stated, "That's what happens. So the second time, I didn't know. And when I went to see the doctors whispering, and everyone's trying to keep it hush, I knew it was something bad. And I was like, that's probably what it is. But I wasn't in as much pain as I was the first time. So I thought maybe, they could do something to fix it. But it was pretty much the same procedure. Rushed into surgery and took out my other fallopian tube. So now, I can only have children in vitro." Thanks for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe.